Assalamu alaikum everyone. So today we are going to discuss one of the question from the paper 4 MA1 to HR, and it is from the year 2019. And this question is related to the concept of factors and multiples, that is HCF and LCM. So the statement says that there are two numbers A and B, which are written in their exponential form, and the product of the prime factors. And in the A part, he's saying find the HCF, that is the highest common factor of A and B. And the second part, they are saying that find the LCM, lowest common multiple of A and B. So whenever the question comes related to the HCF and LCM, the first thing which we need to do is we have to write those numbers in the expanded form. Like for example, if A is as 3 square, so I can write as 3 times 3. And 5 raised to the power 4 means 5 times 5 times 5 4 times, and then times 7. Similarly, if I'm talking about a B, so I can see here that it's 3 raised to the power 4 means 3 will be multiplied 4 times. 5 cube means 5 have to be multiplied 3 times. Then 7 times 11. So the basic concept of HCF is that HCF means the product of common factors only. So we just need to identify the common factors. So I can see this 3 is common in both of them. And I can see that this 3 is common in both of them. So I can write 3 times 3. Similarly, we are end with 3 in the A part. And we have moved toward 5. So 5 is common, so I will write times 5. Then again, next 5 is common, so I will write times 5. Then again, one more 5 is common, so I will write 5. And then 7 is common in both of them. So I will simply have just checked and selected the common factors of both the numbers A and B. So that's how I'm going to get the highest common factors. So we just need to multiply all these numbers. We can do that by using a calculator. So it's basically 3 times 3. It's basically 3 times 3 times 5 times 7. Yes, 3 times 3 times 5 3 times and then 7. And then we can get our answer. So just let's connect it and see what's the answer we are getting. And 7. 7875 is the right answer. 7875 is the HCF of the numbers A and B, right? Similarly, when we are moving on towards the LCM, the concept of LCM is that for LCM, we need to find out the product of common and uncommon factors. LCM is the product of common and uncommon factors. But the thing is that we have already calculated all the common factors. So these are basically the common factors, right? So LCM is a product of common and uncommon factor. So I will take the common factors. Now I will times it by the uncommon factors. So that's what I'm going to see here. So I can see that which one is uncommon. In the first number A, this 5 is uncommon, which was left. In B, this 3 is left, this 3 is uncommon, and this 11 is uncommon. So I'm gonna times all of them, common and uncommon factors, and I will see my final answer. So again, let's move towards a calculator since we have already calculated that 7875. So I will move on to times 3 times 3 times 5 times 11. Sorry, 11. So the answer is 3898125. 8125. You can cross check it. 38925. Yes. So that will be the LCM of the numbers. So for your convenience, you can highlight this thing that initially for HCF they were common factors, but in LCM we took the product of common and uncommon factors, right? And these were common factors. Just for your understanding. That's it. So I hope the concept is clear.